Chapter 1 of 21st Century Skills is Howard Gardner's 5 Minds for the Future explanation. For this presentation, I chose to focus on the first 3 minds and the ways that they can be developed with multimedia. The biggest takeaway from the chapter is that this isn't just an explanation of the minds that our students should be developing, but also an explanation for what should be happening within our own minds, within areas like the business world, healthcare, within teaching itself, administration, and just about any other discipline. Beginning with the areas that you can see highlighted on your screen, so we're talking about in the red color right there, the disciplined mind. We are developing an expertise in an area and always continuing to gain new knowledge of that subject area. Multimedia can be used to gain this expertise through tools like Google Docs, YouTube, Skype. Each of these instruments force the learner to develop knowledge either through feedback or collaboration. Then moving on to the creative mind. So now we're looking at the area right here in the purple. The creating mind is sort of similar to how when we were growing up, a lot of you will remember going outside, coming up with a game and not having any props to do so. This is a great example of the creating mind, but also multimedia is going to be a significant way to show growth in students using a variety of Web 2.0 tools, expanding both the creative and innovative sides. So a few examples listed on here are blogs, storytelling by using things like cartoons or animation, developing a word cloud, doing their own video editing, such as what this is, and then also even conducting surveys and polls. Then the last one, you've got your synthesizing mind. So up here in the green, this area is going to talk a little bit about what the synthesizing mind is developed to do. This is asking us to take knowledge from different disciplines and form a connection. This generation, the current generation, is experiencing an information overload on a daily basis. So by using a variety of multimedia tools and constantly learning with the use of a disciplined mind also, we gain the skills to combine all of the knowledge that we develop over time. I'm going to show you a quick 3-minute video that is talking from Gardner's perspective about the synthesizing mind and his perspective on the information overload.
Synthesizing means putting it together in a way that you can hold on to it, in a way that you can unclutter the riffraff, the fluff, and decide what's really important and put in an arrangement that sticks. And if you're involved in any kind of communication, which by definition teachers are, but anybody who isn't a hermit, you've got to be able to convey the synthesis to somebody else. Otherwise, it's just going to be yours alone. Perfect example of being given too much information and having to decide what to pay attention to and what to ignore. You know, whether it's Suarez Orozco or Fisher or Thompson or Abrahams, everything we say we think is wonderful, and we want you to remember every word. But truth to say, if 6 months from now there's one thing from any of us that you hold on to, that's an achievement, and that's because there's way too much. So there's this character in Molière called Monsieur Jourdain, who discovered late in life that he'd been speaking prose all his life without knowing it. This was a great revelation to him. Well, all of us have been doing synthesizing, but the notion that this is important, that we should be able to understand how we do it, and crucial thing for teachers, help young people to do it, that's very new. I don't think there's a course on synthesis anywhere that I know. And when I looked at psychology, which is my field, to see in all the textbooks, what do they say about how do people synthesize, there's nothing on it. So that's why I got excited by the synthesizing mind, because I said, you know, this is virgin territory. Not doing it. People who I mentioned, maybe Bill above the others, are tremendous synthesizers. But how does one go about doing it?